before we could get the cameras rolling, we just picked up a, looks like a smallmouth bass. This might be my first smallmouth ever. Wow. Alrighty, let's get this sucker off the treble. That's an immediate hookup almost. That's beautiful. Wow. I have my GoPro rolling. You? Yeah. I didn't have it rolling when I caught him, but I had the GoPro rolling right as I pulled him up. Check his eyes out, he's mean.
It's cute.
Yeah, pretty adorable. Thank you for biting, buddy. Anyway, not the target oh my goodness, he darted away. Not the target species we're after, but rainbow trout. That's what we want. I love you too. Woo! Anyway. Hey everyone, Simon Says here. Family and I decided to pack everything up in the Jeep, and we're headed on a little road trip all the way to Blue River, Oklahoma. It's not too far, it's about 2.5, oh golly, just dropped the camera. It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes away. It's not that bad of a drive, and pretty much what I'll be doing is a whole bunch of smallmouth fishing, spotted bass fishing, a little bit of topwater action, a little bit of live bait with some worms that I have, and we'll just see what we get on. Bentley, come here, bud. As you can see, Bentley's pretty excited for this one. Anyways, we got about an hour and a half left on the drive, so once we get there, I'll make sure to put the chesty on, and I'll just show y'all how we set up camp. I know that I'm gonna enjoy relaxing and catching some fish myself. Anyways, we'll see y'all when we get there. Well, we're passing over Red River right now, which is the border between Texas and Oklahoma. As you can see, the Welcome to Oklahoma sign right there. So we're officially in Oklahoma. Typically, we would stop at this rest area right here, but we gotta keep going because we need gas for the Jeep. So we're gonna stop at this next Love's gas station that we pull up on. As you can see, we made it here to Blue River, so I'm just gonna give you all a time lapse of us going through trying to pick our campsite. Golly, you can just smell the power bait already. Well, we finally made it. We're here in Blue River, Oklahoma. Probably one of my favorite fishing spots. The main reason why I come here is for stocked rainbow trout fishing. I went ahead and did a little bit of research right before we got here, and they are still stocking the spot. Oh wow, as you can see, this guy's got a whole bunch. What's up, man?
What's up?
I was just about to say, I usually come here to stock rainbow trout, and then you got a whole bunch right there.
Yes, I do.
Is it cool if I get a little video of them? Nice, so this guy's got a whole nice stringer full of them. He's got some big ones too. Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Were you catching them on an inline or something, or just some live bait?
Power bait.
Power bait, all right.
Green power bait.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the advice. Thanks for the footage, I appreciate it. That was so cool, dude. Anyways, like we were saying, this place has some really good rainbow trout. As you can see, it does not let down, so we gotta get on some. That was crazy, guys. Perfect timing. What I was trying to say is that this place is really known for its stocked rainbow trout fishing. Right on cue, some gentleman comes up from the river holding a stringer full of some rainbows, and that's what we're all about. We're trying to get on some nice fish, some rainbow trout, spotted bass, maybe even some smallmouth, and I wouldn't even be upset if we got on some panfish. Anyways, let's stop wasting time. Let's get camp set up so we can do a little bit of fishing. I'm here with my sweet girl, Emily, and we finally made it to the campsite. Emily, don't do that. Anyways, we're about to set up camp so I can start doing some fishing. First things first, we got to open up the rooftop tent. So let's get started on that. Golly, this is our first camping trip all season, so everything feels a little bit rusty, gritty. Still feels like there's probably sand from the beach. Nice. Ta-da. Just to show y'all a quick look at the inside of the rooftop tent. It's pretty spacious. Flip this mattress for you guys so y'all can see. We got it double layered. We have a piece of foam that's gotten kind of sun bleached, but as you can see, we got a whole lot of padding, and once you put sheets and blankets, it's really comfortable as well as spacious. All the side doors open, the back door opens as well, and the rooftop opens through here, which I'll go ahead and show you all that as well. Sometimes this feels like my little crow's nest when I'm up here. Just to show you what I mean. Hello. My little sniper's nest, my crow's nest. See it all. Really easy to get in and out of. Just a quick little telescopic ladder and you're good to go. And that's pretty much the majority of what it takes for us to set up camp, or at least to set up our tent. Everything else is pretty packable. We like to be as quick and easy as possible, as well as being as efficient as possible. So having a rooftop tent definitely adds to that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna finish getting everything set up and then I'll probably start getting into rigging. Here's Bentley's little setup. He's got his little Carhartt leash and collar combo, as well as we just set up like a lead from one tree to another so he can walk back and forth, as well as it gives him a little bit of leeway to play around. He's always gonna have his little water bowl. See, eventually it will stop him. So when people like to walk across the road, go from one fishing spot to another, he won't be able to pull up on them and be like, hey, what's up? Boom, boom. Right? Okay. Just lick the lens. This is pretty much the whole setup. I really like having a rooftop tent. One of the main reasons being it gets us off the floor. So there's like trash, bugs, pretty much anything that could make things less of an experience. All of it has no effect on the rooftop tent. Plus it feels like you get better airflow up there. It's pretty cool. You wake up, you can smell the morning air, see the trees, and you're just that much closer to the sun. So as you can tell, Bentley's pretty vocal about things. He's just so happy. He loves coming on trips like these with us. I think that's enough setting up camp for now. I went ahead and pulled out my ultralight combo right here, and I'll probably rig up some stuff. I don't know what I'll start out with. I believe that there's already a split shot and a small mosquito hook. I'll probably just throw on a little live worm or some power bait, drift it down this little bank right here and see if I get any luck. That gentleman said he had some on some green power bait. I don't know, I hope he meant chartreuse, because all I have is some chartreuse power bait. I'm sure that's what he meant. If not, we'll see how it works for us. But I'm excited. He had a whole stringer full of them, so if I could get on a few, I'll cook some up tonight. We'll have a catch and cook. Let's get started with a little bit of fishing. Hey, buddy. This should be everything we need. Just to give y'all a quick rundown, this whole bag right here is just a whole bunch of power bait. So we got like gulp worms, floating worms, imitation night crawlers, little rat tails, or whatever they're called, mice tails, excuse me. Then we got a whole bunch of little crappie nibbles, corn nibbles, some fireballs, just your standard floating power bait for trout. We got chartreuse and garlic flavor, and then purple and nymph. Just a whole little mixed bag of assorted goodies. Then we got our little micro kit. It's gonna have all of our little small panfish, trout fishing stuff, have some floats, little baits right here, some little tiny cast masters, our flies, fly poppers, spoons, little spinners, inline spinners, and then just like terminal and soft plastic. In here, I'm just gonna have a whole assortment of stuff as well. It's gonna be all my live bait stuff. So I'm gonna have line to do like catfish rigs, just literally random stuff, floats, bobbers, fillet knife, and then just crappie baits, more power bait gulp, just a bunch of different stuff, jig heads, pretty much everything I'd need for like saltwater, live bait fishing, striper fishing, catfishing, all that good stuff. All right, well, you guys can officially call me an idiot. I left my stringer and my net at home, so I have no way of actually capturing the fish, and I have no way of keeping it after I capture it. So if I catch a fish, it's go time. Oh man, I feel bad. That arm just gonna have to crack and release them somehow, or like self-releases, but that would suck. It's not even a catch at that point. It's just it is what it is. So I'm gonna take these 2 zip ties and hopefully I can makeshift some sort of a stringer by the bank. I'll just put those in my pocket, and then let's grab our rig and go get to fishing. I wanted to try something new this time, and the gentleman did say that he was catching them on a green power bait. All right, keyword there, green. I got a little something that's technically green. I don't know, we'll see what you guys think. In my hands, I have a very special kind of worm, a green worm. So I guess they qualify as green worms, right? It says it on the package. I picked these up at a Walmart. When I saw them, I was like, dude, what are they talking about, a green worm? These things are like dyed chartreuse or something, a little bit of green action going on. I don't know, this might be like the best of both worlds, a little bit of live bait, but they're green. Who knows? We're gonna try putting a piece on and seeing how it goes for us. Ugh. And I might as well grab something to be able to handle fish with, just in case I end up needing to do that. So I'm just gonna carry these 2 guys right here, and we'll just put them in my front hoodie pocket. Now let's hook one of these little worms on here. I'm not gonna lie, I hate dealing with worms, but it is what it is. I'll put them in the cooler. There's a little bit of, oh golly, this guy's awake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this guy down for sure. All right, we really got him on there good. I don't know, I hope this works. This will be interesting to try for sure. Hey, I'll be back, sweetie. I'm gonna go do a little bit of fishing. All right, I'm just gonna take the little can of worms with me. Oh yeah, this looks like a perfect little landing. I have been to this spot before. It's just a little bit tough getting up and down it. The sound of running water is so soothing. It's almost like church bells and whatever else. It's nice. All right, I'm just gonna cast out, let it sink down, and see what kind of fish we get. Aha, someone was using worms too. Good to see. Good to see. See if we get any bites immediately. I'm really just drift fishing right here. Oh, that's a fish. Oh no, we got hit though. Golly, I need to be more careful and let them actually get it. I love fishing with worms because I feel like they catch almost anything and everything. I might have to take off the little bobber here. Now sometimes I feel like the bobber helps with like having a visual, and sometimes I feel like it hurts because it affects like the action of it. Well, we might be getting nibbles right here. Oh yeah, we're getting bit right here. Something wants it. Oh, come on, take it. Something really tiny is nipping at it. It seems like it's tiny. I'm not really sure what it is, but I definitely was getting some strikes. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we had something right there. Just lost him. Oh, he's coming back for it. We're gonna catch that fish. Like, I'm determined, and so is he. What's going on? I might need to get rid of that bobber. All right, definitely getting chewed up. Gonna have to make the executive decision here to take the bobber off. This is annoying. What is this? I need to know. It's a sunfish. It's a tiny little, what is it, a bluegill? Looks like a bluegill. Okay. All right, we gotta start somewhere, right? Start out with a bluegill. No, I'm just kidding. Oh golly, no, I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm sorry. It was a joke. We're grabbing the pliers. It was a joke. Oh man, that's hilarious. Just gonna give him a flip and a kerplunk, and he's off to see his buddies. Okay, so that's what's there. You know, that's just bluegills. Let's catch a couple more just because, and then we'll probably just switch over to some power bait if that's what's going on. Yeah, they're like right there on it, dude. They do not care if I'm staring at them or not. They're doing their business. Huh, they're not coming up on it right as I said that. They heard me. Whatever, dude. Get offended. Still gonna catch you. Still gonna catch you and your cousins. Boom. New species unlock. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably the same kind of bluegill. I don't have a clue. Feisty little guy. See if I can lip this one. Yes, we are. This is my world, buddy, and you're just living in it. Bloop. And there's always a bigger fish. Just remember that, guys. Stay humble. All right, I think I'm gonna catch one more of these guys, and then I'm done. What do you guys think? One more? I'll do one more. Well, the rig broke off somewhere, and I just kind of ended up making sure I got it so I can keep my little split shot in my hook. But now we know there's a whole bunch of little bluegill, like right there. And where there's bluegill, there's typically bigger fish. I'd have to say that there's probably some bass over here as well as some rainbow trout over there. I might have to get on them tomorrow. We're kind of losing daylight, but it was cool to just get out here, wet my line, feel it kind of go tight for a little bit, and just be out here in nature, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about for me anyways. Once I get back up here, I think we might get started on some dinner or something. We might have a fire tonight, or I think we might save it for tomorrow. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Bentley. Dang, the river looks really foggy right now. You can't even see past that point. Let's get down there and take a look. Come on, buddy. Let's go check out the water for the morning. My little agile boy. Oh, oh wow, that's beautiful. Just a nice rolling fog.
So cute.
You gonna put him on this little tether for me? Thank you. Oh, no. I made a bit of a mess. I need to clean this up real quick. Golly, I think that might have cleaned it. It may look better now. just gotta let it boil. Dear golly, bro, don't bark at the game warden. What are you doing?
Don't do that.
You crazy boy. Golly. Thank God I got my license. Right here. I'll just do chamomile blueberry. Some honey. Very key ingredient to have in the woods right here. Always gotta have some honey. Unfortunately, we got some rain last night. We had the wood underneath the car, so I don't think it got rained on for the most part, but it may have gotten just a little bit like damp. So I'm just gonna set it out to dry. Yo, that's the tiniest little grasshopper I've ever seen. Hey bug, are you like a baby mantis? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna set it out on this nice sunny rock. Hopefully it dries out. Almost boiling. Just gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I'll throw the coffee in this little French press right here, and I'll just make myself some tea and honey. I think the water's warm enough. I'm just gonna call it there. Just gonna leave that for the wizard and let her do her thing. I have an idea. And actually make Bentley something. He's probably been waiting for me to do this for a while now. Every time I come to a spot, I like to just make him like a little play stick or something if he doesn't have a toy, which we forgot to pack him, and that's on us, but that's okay. I think he likes sticks more anyway. Do the same on this side. Now we got a stick for Bentley. Oh. Yeah, he knows that's his. Well, what do we have here, Nem?
Some tea.
Some hot warm tea with honey. But what is this? What did you make?
It's cinnamon and caramel.
Every time she makes something, I always want to have a sip and try it. I'm not big, like, I don't drink a whole lot of coffee, but I like to dabble in it here and there. Hot tea. Alright, I'm excited. Alright. Nice. Nice and warm. The temperature dropped down to like 50 degrees last night, but it says it should warm to 70 throughout the day, and it definitely already feels that way. The sun is like hitting through the trees. That feels great. Well, what do we have here, Noon?
Fruit. If I can get it open.
You've outdone yourself yet again.
Trying to. Dragon fruit.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh my gosh, this spread looks amazing. We got no, not too shabby at all. We got mandarin oranges, dragon fruit, strawberry, and pineapple. I'm excited to eat all this. I'll probably just like pour honey all over everything. But yeah, thank you, Nem. Get it, buddy. Easy. He's been playing with me, really. Well, my hands are dirty, but it was worth it. You like your new stick, bud? Huh, Bentley? I hope you like it, bud. Alrighty, everyone's taken care of. Now it's time to figure out what we're gonna do for fishing. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple things with me here. Perfect. Just put these guys in my pocket right here. Thank you. Okay, Huge shout out to my amazing girlfriend. She actually found some cordage right here. Pretty much what I can do with this is turn it into a stringer. All I gotta do is just find some way to lead it through, which should be no problem. Gonna take the bark off. Golly. All right. Now, take my knife. All I'm gonna do is break it off, and then this can be used to thread our cordage through. And that should work just fine. And there we have a homemade stringer. Not that hard to make. Pretty easy and affordable. Costs you really nothing. Just a little bit of time and thought. Now I feel way more confident in catching and keeping a fish. Again, I really wish I brought my net or even my stringer, but I didn't. That's okay. All right, so again with the light combo, golly, the Jeep is just covered. All right, maybe we'll just work out the back. All right. That's good, boy. I think today we're gonna try out some power bait and just see how it works for us. All you gotta do with this stuff, which I really hate it, if you have the power eggs, it's probably better. You take it, you roll it into a ball or an egg about the size of like a small marble. Whew. Fun fact, I hate the smell of garlic, and this stuff is just extremely potent. Yeah, stinky. Can you smell it too?
Yeah, it stinks.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I hate it. I hate dealing with it. My hands stink like it, but it works, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is the most popular color and the most popular smell. And then you just mold it around your hook, just like that. Golly, this stuff stinks. All right, and my fingers are covered. All right, close this up. Let's head down there and see if we can catch one. I'm excited. That was an amazing morning. We had fruit, we had tea, we had pretty much everything. Now we're just gonna head down here and do a little bit of morning fishing. There's really nothing better. And although it rained, I slept really good. If the chartreuse color doesn't work, we'll switch to purple. See how this goes. It is kind of windy, so I might have to switch to like an inline spinner. But we'll just see how the power bait does. And then if it doesn't work, we'll switch to an inline. And if that doesn't work, we'll always go back to the worms. It's really a patience thing with this one. I went ahead and went back to grab the night crawlers, mainly because we were having so much luck on them last night. I'll try again later, but right now my patience is running thin and I want to catch a fish. So green worms it is. You can still definitely catch trout on night crawlers. So all right, got the worm all rigged up. I just saved you all the time and gruesomeness of ripping this little guy up. But again, we got this little chartreuse worm and he was getting bit up the other day. So hopefully it produces the same results. Oh, I definitely just got bit. See if whatever that was comes back for it. Golly, this wind is insane. I genuinely might have to just go get a little inline spinner or Castmaster or something. Gosh dang it, man. Ah, we keep missing fish. Oh my gosh, we're just missing this fish. I don't know if it's a sunfish or a rainbow trout at this point. Why are they not getting it, dude? Now I'm convinced it's a sunfish and I'm just gonna catch it to prove it. Yeah, okay. I figured. And now he swallowed my hook. I'm tired of seeing these guys. We can't get away from them. They're gorgeous fish, man. Don't get me wrong, but do I get tired of catching them? Yes. This same little bluegill is giving me such a hard time. Alright, I think I've had enough live bait and doe fishing and all that. It's not really my style anyways. I'm much more of a cast and retrieve kind of guy. So let's play with some of these micro lures. I think I'm just gonna go with like a rooster tail or something, but so here's a classic one. Rainbow trout pattern. Inline, that'll work. Start out with this one and then we'll move on. Tie it off with an improved clinch. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. How windy it is, I think the inline's gonna work way better. Golly, I'm just excited. See if I can get on a fish here. That might work. Cast out, let it sink a lot, retrieve really shallow. Oh, we got one. We got, oh my gosh. Oh snap. How am I gonna get this guy? Emily. Dude, that's a huge rainbow. No, don't come off. No, 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 no. No. Where is he? Oh no. No. Oh, biggest fudge fest ever. Oh, this is why you bring a net, dude. This is why you bring a net. I just lost my PB trout. Oh man. That sucks. Dude, he was just in the water right there and I almost grabbed him. That was my PB trout. Dude, I just lost the biggest trout of my life. It was like a bass. It was so big. Dude, come here. Dude, that was such a big fish. I hit my leg on the rocks. Oh, I am so defeated. Like, that was just heart-aching. My whole rod fell in the water when I tried to grab it. Please, universe, just one more just like that. This is why I wish I had a net or some way to keep it. I should have slung him way higher up there and just said F it. Oh man, that made me hungry though. I want to get one. It was so big I thought I literally hooked a bass. I was like, oh man, I just caught a bass on an inline spinner. And then it like jumped like a bass and everything, but then I saw rainbow colors and spots on it and I was like, that's no bass. That's why you always bring a net. The lesson in this video is bring a net. If you go trout fishing, bring a net, period. It doesn't matter what kind of net, just bring a net. I knew they wanted an inline spinner, dude. I hate fishing dough bait. I hate fishing with like all that crap. Like, it's fun, it's cool. You catch a fish, whatever. I'd rather move around and catch fish while I'm moving. Next time I'm stepping on that rock and just grabbing it full-fledged with my hand. I don't know why I didn't. Last cast, man. Ah. Well, last cast is promised. True to our word. Sucker. Last cast ain't never last cast. Learn your lesson, fool. All right. All jokes aside, It's kind of upsetting that we lost that big fish, but at least we know that they're still there. Oh, okay, we have a special guest in the rooftop tent, I see. How did you even get up here? What in the world? Golly, you're so cute, dude. We have a pit bull in a rooftop tent. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, I decided to come back out. I had a quick lunch break and now I'm back out here. No. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I just missed another one, I think. There we go. I got something. That's definitely not a trout. What in the world? It's not even fighting back anymore. Oh, that is a gorgeous fish. Gorgeous green sunfish. Huge green sunfish. Look at the colorations on this guy's tail. That's gorgeous. Huge tail there. It's got like a green tint to it. How awesome. I'm gonna take a quick picture of this guy just because he looks so cool. And let's send him back. Very cool. Very nice little fish. It's like almost an immediate hookup when I casted right there. I thought I had a rainbow on, but then the moment I saw the way it was fighting, I knew it was not a rainbow trout. I tried out this little chartreuse one, no luck. I tried this hot pink spinner as well, still no luck. Lastly, I'm gonna give this little black and yellow gold blade panther martin a try. I honestly think the wind has died down a lot, as well as it's starting to turn into more of a midday bite. So the fish are probably a little bit more lethargic, maybe wanting some sort of power bait or a worm rather than something that's moving. Definitely gonna have to stop trying the inline spinners. It doesn't seem like color's an issue. More than likely, we just need to switch up baits. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally did it. Clean catch. Ah, calm down. No, 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 no. I fought all day for this fish and we finally got us a rainbow trout. The GoPro died, everything died. I'm basically just recording this on my phone, but we got ourselves a catch and cook with some rainbow trout. Oh yeah, let's go. Fully charged GoPro battery and a rainbow trout. One fully charged GoPro battery and one live caught rainbow trout. We're gonna have ourselves a little catch and cook tonight over the fire. I got some lemon, I got some butter. Alongside it, I got some herb roasted potatoes we'll make. Oh man, this is gonna be delicious. I'm so excited. Now we're gonna have to tie both ends off somewhere so I can have him while I catch more. I went ahead and just put him on the homemade stringer, and for those of y'all wondering, yeah, it totally works. Real easy, real simple. If you have paracord, line, you could even use fishing line, but I don't really like to do that personally. Kind of like cordage, and it keeps your fish alive and healthy until you're ready to process them, of course. But at least we got one fish. It sucks that it was off camera, and it sucks that we lost our PB, but I'm excited to cook this guy up. I'm gonna try and catch a few more because one is obviously gonna be a great taste test, but 2 or 3, we got a whole meal. So just to give you all a quick rundown of the setup. We got a simple split shot weight, followed by just a small sized hook, a bait holder, really whatever you have, bait holder, mosquito, small circle hook, anything like that's gonna work. I'm hooking it through, wrapping it kind of around, and then exposing that hook point just a little bit, like so, something like that. Keep molding and mushing it till you're like comfortable, like, okay, this isn't gonna sling off whenever I cast it, obviously. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And again, for the color I'm using, just a chartreuse garlic. It's got some glitter in it as well. Yeah, natural scent, glitter, chartreuse. Literally says it on there. I can't be any more descriptive. I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, this is the best way to catch trout, this is the best, and then like they don't even really show you anything or tell you what to do. So I'm gonna give you the breakdown as well. Really simple. Cast out. About right there. Let it sink. Hits bottom, but then it's gonna keep moving along with the current, just slowly. Then take all the slack out of your line and just wait till you feel a bite. Just like that. We have another one. Oh, this one's way better. Man! Oh, it came off. Dang. Dude, second cast. Oh, snap. Dude, second cast had a bigger one, but it came off. Second cast, like literally, like as soon as I set everything up, I was like, this is what I'm doing. Cast it out, lost him. Bigger one, dude, way bigger. I think I fought him a little too hard. Well, we definitely got him figured out. The gentleman was right. Chartreuse power bait. That's all there was to it. Green power bait. I gotta hand it to the man. He wasn't lying. That's something I respect. I didn't want to just like off the rip steal his whole thing. You know what I mean? But it's working. It's 100% working. Like I said, take all that slack out of your line. You just wait till you feel a bite, and then you fight. The main reason why you can just let it sit there is because nothing else in this water is really gonna eat power bait. Like, yes, you will get other fish that'll eat it occasionally, but for the most part, the only thing that's gonna eat it is a rainbow trout that's been stocked and wild trout. If I could get it on camera, that would just be great. Like cast to catch, kind of the goal here. There's a fish right there, there was. Ah, he got me snagged up. Dang it. I don't want to lose my rig. Oh, I hate doing that. Now my hook's just going to keep bending out and bending out. All right, I think that's enough trout fishing for now. We at least got one. We'll be able to do like a little catch and cook taste test kind of thing. Also, it'll be fun. The whole reason we come out here is to catch fish, so. Well, I always feel bad every time I do this, but also it's the way of life. And I paid like $55 for a license, and they stock these trout. If it was a wild trout, in my personal opinion, I would let it go, but it's a stocky. I don't feel that bad, and it's gonna taste great with some lemon and butter. Let's go grab him. Real easy peasy. Undo the knot. I think I'm gonna go process him where there's running water. It's gonna be a little bit more clean. I could just let him go right now, he'd be fine. But I also want to taste him with the potatoes. And we paid $55 for this guy. I saved all the gruesomeness, but I'm sure you can assume what happened. I'm very thankful for this fish. He's gonna feed us tonight a whole meal. We're gonna put some herb roasted potatoes next to him, put some lemon, some butter. It's not gonna go to waste, that's for sure.
For the caviar bait?
No, I wish. That's the
poop?
Yeah, I believe so. All right, well, we got him gutted. Now we just gotta get this bloodline out right here. And then we got some pretty clean meat. I think I did a pretty good job myself. Just clean the blade off. Sit this guy right there. Then we got our trout. Let's make it catch and cook. All right. Gonna take him, put him directly on some foil, and then we need lemon, butter, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna pre-wrap him to get the fire going. So all I'm gonna do is put this guy on a little bit of foil. We're gonna do some salt, butter, lemon, and then some black pepper. My amazing helper is gonna help me with cutting up the butter and lemon and all that, just because my hands are covered in trout and blood and guts. Haven't had a chance to wash them off other than in the river. A couple slices of lemon, should be good. I wish I had some rosemary or some other herbs, but it's okay. Then about this much butter. Gonna throw one kind of in the middle there. Throw one on this side and just kind of cover him. Then do a little bit of black pepper over the top. Kind of helps get rid of the funkiness. And then some sea salt. If it's fish, I always like to pair it with sea salt. Alrighty. Now that we got it all seasoned up, gonna wrap it up all nice and neat if we can. Try and center him there. fold that butter piece over onto his face. And just wrap him up. You got yourself a perfect little trout patty that you can throw over the fire, which is exactly what we're gonna do with this guy. I'm just gonna make sure to put it on ice so it stays fresh. Then once we're ready to cook, I'll pull them on out. Don't judge me, pre-cut wood and fire starters, I know. Usually I take my own wood, or I cut my own wood down, and then I'll just start a fire off of like natural kindling that I find. But we didn't have that luxury. Everything got rained on. Also, I don't have the time. I wanted to have a nice, enjoyable weekend, not a freak out pack session. Prepare for the wilderness kind of thing. It's not really that, man. It's just me and the old lady going out for a nice adventure. That'll work. I think this is gonna work like a charm. Yeah, I think that's gonna take pretty quickly. And then we got a few logs to just kind of go through the night. Yeah, that fire took almost immediately. It's only been like 30 seconds since I turned my back, and this whole thing is just lit. It's gonna be sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna let this fire die down a little before I use it to cook, just because I think it's better to cook on coals than it is direct flame. You can cook on direct flame, just depends on what you're cooking. Well, he's already destroyed the stick. It didn't even make it throughout the night. It's 8 p.m.
Good boy. You got it. You got it. Get it. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Good boy.
Next up, we want to make our side of butter lemon potatoes. Foil, lemon, potatoes. Oh, we lost one.
Where'd it go? Is he a goner?
This is still viable. And they come from the dirt, don't they? Just give them a little rub and love. Alright, pepper, salt. Just gotta get a few ice cubes from the cooler. Kind of helps create a steam effect. Helps your potatoes from not burning as well. Shout out to Robert Arrington. Oh man, I almost forgot my butter. Definitely can't forget that. That looks about good. Next, take everything you just made and wrap it on up. Pretty much all there is to it. Now your little baby's ready to go straight on the fire. I'm gonna put it just right here, dead center, straight on the coals. I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes and then I'll throw the fish on. 2 golden wrapped sweet potatoes for my sweet potato. I'm gonna put those on the coals directly as well. And lastly, we got our fish. GoPro died on us, but let's see the end result of the fish here. The end result, there's the fish. And then we got our potatoes right here. They smell delicious. And we also whipped up some green beans and then guacamole just to go as a starter. This all looks really good. I'm gonna just dig right in and stop wasting time. After this, I got a little surprise with those sweet potatoes. Just to peel back some skin for you. Perfectly cooked. Nice clean white meat. Let's give it a test. That's delicious. Wow. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the potatoes too. Fully cooked all the way through. Forked them right through. And then the sweet potatoes that I showed y'all earlier. Man, that thing is perfectly cooked. All right, I'm gonna have to twist it. Twist to unlock. Just to kind of take things up a notch. Nice coat of cinnamon. Kind of close it up, let it do its thing with the steam. Then eventually, once you've held it for long enough, the marshmallow just kind of melts, becomes like goop. and you have yourself a little dessert in the woods. Super easy to make, really healthy. I mean, not really healthy, but definitely more healthy than like a piece of cake or something. Well, I guess you can say we enjoyed it. We ate most of it. The trout was definitely a 10 out of 10. I should have put a little bit more. I should have put a bit more butter with the potatoes, but everything is pretty great. All in all, I can't complain. And yeah, a meal like this makes me want to just go straight to sleep. It is the final morning of day 3, and pretty much I got all the stops. I pulled everything out. I got my power bait, all my colors, got my live bait worms. I got pretty much everything that I could think to use. I got some power bait eggs. We've already got a couple hits starting out for the morning. Unfortunately, all my camera batteries are dead, so all I have is my phone right now. But if I catch anything, I'll be sure to document it on here so you guys can see it. This is pretty much the vibes right now. It's really calm. As I mentioned earlier, I pulled out all the stops. I got all my colors. Right now, I'm just using the natural scent right here in Nymph. It's got like black fleck, red fleck, and then it's purple. I've missed 2 and caught 1 on the power bait chartreuse. Eventually, I'm going to switch over to these pink power eggs I got. But again, like I said, all the stops. My worms are right there too. But everything I've thrown so far has gotten bit. Anyways, I'll make sure to keep y'all updated if we catch another fish. I took a quick break from fishing just to kind of make a quick breakfast for me and them. We decided to do breakfast tacos this morning. We got these really fancy blue eggs that we paid a whole bunch for, but they're totally delicious. Boom. We got bean, cheese, egg, avocado. This right here is the program. Nice big breakfast burrito. Throw some salsa verde on top and get right back to fishing. Well, I came back to do some fishing and look at what we got on the inline. Really nice looking sunfish though. I love the orange tint they have going on with the fins. Anyways, let's get this guy right back. I guess I really can't escape these guys, but I really don't mind again. They're so gorgeous. Thanks for biting, buddy. Well, I think that about does it for this spot. Today is the final day, so we went ahead and kind of packed everything up just so we'd be ready to go. But another positive thing about packing everything up when you're by the river is all these little spots you can just pull into. Really just hitting fresh water rather than hitting the same spot over and over again. For example, there's like a pocket right there, and you can just pull into it and fish down there. I'll probably just kind of hop around the river for the rest of the day until we're ready to bounce. But it's been fun. I've caught a good amount of fish. I really can't complain. And we did catch an eater, so that was cool too. It just means that next time I got to come back chasing my PB. We're going to do a little bit of topwater action. I got my spook here. Enough talking. Let's figure out how these fish react. Watch our step here. The water looks completely calm. I'll keep y'all updated if I catch any fish on the spook. We just brought in some huge bass right here. Oh man, let's see if I can catch them. Alrighty, swapping out for the Ned rig, just because this fish might be on a bed or something. It seemed like there was a female and a male, and then a bunch of little babies or something. I couldn't tell, but they saw some bluegill, and then they started like defending their territory. So I may need to throw right up under this log with this Ned and just park it. Wish us luck, right? Imagine if I caught a rainbow trout on a Ned rig. That would be hilarious. Oh, we just had fish on. Most definitely just had fish on. Yep. Holy cow. Man, I got a huge fish. Let's go. Oh, we dropped the camera. No. Camera. Fish. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. That's how we do it, boys. That's a really nice quality fish. Let's go. He's eating up good too. Oh wait, that might be the female. Look at that. It is the female. She's spawning. Dang. I am a beast with it. Let's go. Nice catch, boys. Let's go. We hit the whole slam. We got rainbow trout, a whole bunch of sunfish, and then we got us a nice river bass. I think this is a spot. They're so gorgeous out here. Nice fish. Really nice fish. All right. Really good hook set there. Hop it right out. And then release that fish right to its bed. Directly where I thought it was too. Dang, let's go. Nice quality fish. Healthy bass on the Ned rig. You know, we had to end this video doing some bass fishing. I had a lot of fun and I caught a decent fish, so I hope you guys were proud of that. I really appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share it with someone you know, as it really helps the channel. I really appreciate y'all being here again. Make sure y'all stay tuned in for the next adventure. Until then, I'll see you later.